Hello everyone, it is Psychic TV International, Saturday the 19th of October, 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Time. My name is Harry T. How is everybody doing? Let me know if you can hear me and see me and if you can watch this and if this is all working. That would be fabulous. Let me check on this end. Great, awesome. We're live. Hey Katika, hey Kelly, nice to see you. How is everyone doing? Obviously it's fabulous having the extra daylight now, with the time change that we've had in Victoria and also New South Wales, and where else had the time change? Not sure, but I know some places did and didn't, but it's great to have more daylight, I think. Hey Kathy, hi Diane, nice to see you. How is everybody doing on this fine Saturday? Now, for those of you who are watching live with us, fabulous, welcome. I do know that sometimes people come onto the show once we have finished the live, so they sort of are watching us, and sometimes they think we're still live when the show has ended. But so hello to you if that's going to be you once the show's over. But otherwise, if you are on with us live, please like and share the video. And if you've liked and shared, of course, you can leave a comment for one of our psychics to get to. And most of you know how the drill works. You basically like the video and you share the video, and you're allowed to ask a question for one of our psychics. Not a life story, but you know, something that you sort of would like to know. And it is a complimentary tidbit reading that they will offer you, which is fabulous. Very, very nice of them. And of course, the psychics who are on the phone lines are available for you 24/7 for you to actually call up and have a reading on the phone. So for you to actually call up, you can see this, the phone numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen, and they're also in the post of the show. So you'll also see our phone numbers, and of course you'll see our website. So in Australia, the phone number is 02907 10199. In the US, it's 19143737 and our international number worldwide is +61 488 25177. So you just give one of those numbers a call, and then you enter in the PIN number of the psychic you would like to talk to. So for example, I'll let you know who's on right now. We have Aaron on PIN 9127. We have Claire on PIN 9139. We have Fiona on PIN 9144. We have Judith Sky on PIN 9125. We have Psychic Sandy on PIN 9108. And we have Miss Psychic D on PIN 9140. So we actually have a lot of psychics on right now, which is amazing. And you can give them a call. Okay, so let's see who else is watching. Veronica. Hey, Veronica, good to see you. Kelly said, hi, everyone on live, sick with COVID. Oh, you poor thing, Kelly. I hope you get better. That's never fun. Sending you lots of good wishes. Ray, hey, Harry, hope you... Oh, you guys are so wonderful. Hey, Ray. Do you know what? It's interesting. We've got some familiar names on, and then we've got a couple that are new, which is fabulous. Okay, so please like and share the video, and of course you can leave us your question, and as I said, you can call one of our psychics who are on the phone lines, and also go to psychictvinternational.com for more information. Okay, let's change this to this setting, and then I'll bring on Remo. Hey, Catherine. Hi, Remo, how are you? Oh, hold on, mate, you're mute. Let's just unmute your mic. I will try to... Can't unmute your guest. Their mic isn't connected. Oh, Remo, it's saying your mic isn't connected. Hold on. Let me remove you off the screen. Fiddle around with that. Yep. Okay, fiddle around with that. And then let me bring Lenny on. Hello, Lenny.
Ta-da! The magic of technology.
How are you doing? Good, good. What's happening?
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Whatever.
The good news is that Lenny is looking for love.
Okay.
And the bad news is my ute engine blew up.
Oh, that's not good. Does that mean that you need to obviously get that fixed?
No, it's beyond fixing.
That means a total new car?
Total new car.
Yeah, you will need a total new car.
The good news is that I'm all learning about the art of manifestation.
Great. Okay. Well, manifest a new car.
Exactly.
That'll help.
Because I'm learning that because I've found a lady that I'm very interested in.
Oh, great.
And so that's how I'm learning about the manifesting.
Good on you, Lenny. Well, I suppose it's all about a journey, and
Exactly.
that's sort of what life is about. So I'm glad to hear it, mate. All right. So
Mm.
obviously, the good news and bad news. Well, I suppose that's always life. It's never black and white. It's always a bit of grey. So what can you help our viewers with, Lenny?
Alrighty, so I'm Lenny Dawes, psychic medium. Psychic means I can see what's happening around the past, present, and potential future. And mediumship is my ability to connect you with loved ones in spirit, and loved ones can be animals as well as humans. So we're not doctors, we're not lawyers, we're not car mechanics or anything like that. Always take the advice of a trained professional over us. And the advice that we give on these live streams is purely for entertainment purposes only.
Car mechanics. I like that one.
Yeah.
All right, very good, very good. All right, so we can definitely. Now I think we've also got. So just want to let everyone know we've got the same psychics who are logged in as I let you know. So definitely give one of them a call. PsychicTVInternational.com. They're all logged in for your call. Okay, let's bring on Remo again. Hey Remo, you're definitely back
Hello.
now.
Hello,
How are you
Harry.
going?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Good, good. I love the
That's good.
background. It's
Thank you.
always tranquil and very, very
Thank you very
nice.
much. Yes,
What's
it's a nice tranquil setting.
very nice. What's been happening, Remo?
I've been quite busy. Busy doing readings, busy with life. The year's flying by. Actually, last time I was here, it was. I think it was. I'm sure it was June.
Was it June?
And now it's in October. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know
Yeah.
it's literally flying? I was saying that earlier. I mean, we're nearly November. I mean, it's literally nearly the end of the year.
Yeah.
And I was saying that to a friend of mine. I was like, I feel like I remember it was Easter not long ago, and now we're nearly Christmas.
We're nearly Christmas, which I'm blocking out, but it's not too far away.
Crazy. So everyone who's watching, have you noticed that this year has just flown by? It's really flown by. How can you help our wonderful viewers?
Okay, well, hi everyone. My name is Remo. I'm also a psychic medium. So as Lenny was saying, the psychic element of a reading is looking into someone's energy, their auric field, and maybe seeing what's happening in their relationship or their work. And it is potential and possibility because our actions all play a part in that as well. But it is feeling into that and just seeing what's happening there. And the mediumship is connection with spirit. And it's interesting that Lenny also mentioned animals because I have noticed a bit of that lately as well, animals coming through. So my readings are usually a combination of both, usually.
Yeah, good.
And it's just about helping people and empowerment of self and making decisions from a love-based energy rather than fear.
Oh, I love that.
And just trying to help people along their journey.
Very good. Very good.
Thanks.
Well, I think that sums it up beautifully. Okay, let's go with some of our viewer questions. And again, just want to remind everyone the phone numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen. And of course, PsychicTVInternational.com is the website. PIN numbers are all on the website, and you can see who's logged in, as I've already read out to you, and give them a call. Okay, let's start with I'm just going to say a quick hi to more people. Hey, Kerry. Hi, Haley. Hi, Kim. Hey, Robert. Hey, Cameron. Oh, I like that. Cameron, R-A-N. Oh, I like that. Nice way of spelling the name. Hey, there's another Catherine just saying hi. Hi, Grace. Okay, fabulous. All right, let's pick one of these lucky viewers. I'm going to give you Lenny. I'm going to start off with Carrie Burgess, one of our faves. Hold on. Select. It's not selecting. Select. Carrie Burgess, how are you, my darling? Loved and shared. My dog Tui has surgery. Did I say the name right? I think I did. On Monday. Will she be okay? And the tumor's removed. Oh, please tell me it won't cost more than $2K. Biggest thank you.
So sorry to hear about that, Carrie. And just to reiterate, this is exactly why I said what I said earlier, because we're not vets or doctors or anything like that. So please don't take our advice to be the gospel truth.
It's always guidance. It's always guidance.
Exactly. It's just guidance based. And as soon as I seen the question, I pull up a card that says meditation. Okay. So meditation brings the answers. So make time daily for daily meditation. This will strengthen your connection to your guides and to your higher self. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. It's like we just need to let go of that worry, that stress, whatever there, and just focus on being the love and light. That's pretty much all I'm getting for you there, Carrie. Because when we worry about certain things, that's what the universe is hearing the loudest. So we need to work on letting go of that stress and that worry and that sort of thing. And I know what it's like. I've got a dog too. I've got a pet too. So you're not
Surrender.
alone there, Carrie.
I think surrender.
So
I think the key message is
yeah,
surrender there. Yes, surrender.
surrender it to the universe, and yeah. So hopefully that helps you there, Carrie. And please let us know how it goes.
Thank you, Lenny, and thank you, Kerry. Lots of love, darling. And let me know if I said the name right too. I think I did. But let's go with another question. And Remo, we will head to you now. Remo, I'm going to give you Kathy Williams, CA. Liked and shared. Oh, there's a lovely dog in that photo. May I have a reading tonight? In the next week, it will be 12 months since my mum passed. I can't believe how quickly the time has gone. Miss her so much. Many thanks. Well, it has gone quick. This whole year's gone quick. So I can imagine you're thinking 12 months. Oh my gosh, it's been like a flash. So yeah, go for it. Rima, do you have any messages for Kathy?
Hey, hello, Kathy. Sorry to hear about your mum. I do feel I'm connecting with the energy of mum as I read that question. As Harry was reading it, I was reading it also. And I feel, like mum was hanging on, using her every ounce of physical strength to hang on. But I feel it was a comfortable passing from a mental and a spiritual point of view. I feel she knew what was coming and she accepted it, but she was more worried about everyone else. So I'm feeling like a really selfless kind of energy with mum. So her main concern, even at that time, was everyone else. And I feel she can see that everyone's okay. I'm sure everyone was grieving and still is grieving and still will be. It's a process that changes over time. Grief is not something that, it's different every time. But I feel that was mum's main concern. But I feel she's in a good place knowing that you're well and everyone's well. Yeah, but I just feel that she was hanging on, and she was just hanging on to every second that she could, and that was why. And I feel that's the message that she wants you to know, but she also knows that everyone's fine. So thank you.
Beautiful. That's a beautiful message. Thank you, Remo, and thank you, Kathy. Let me just say hi to Cherie, who's just joined us from the hospital. Oh, what was happening, Cherie? Is everything okay? Hope you're okay. What was going on? Okay, I've just said hi on the Facebook thing. Okay, Lenny, I have some feedback for you from our lovely Kerry Burgess. Kerry has said, "Thank you, lovely gents." Oh my gosh, do you know what? I just realised too. It is the gentleman night, I suppose. Thank you, lovely gents. Yeah, I just realised. Thank you, lovely gents. Appreciate the love and guidance. Yes, Harry, her name is Tui, pronounced it. I got it right. Very good. She's an Australian blue healer in New Zealand. Amazing. Love blue healers. Thank you so much, Lenny. I will surrender that over and meditate white light divine protection over her on Monday. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Amazing. Sending you lots of good wishes, Kerry, for Monday. And let us know how Tui goes. Okay, let me go with your next question, Lenny. It's going to be Tammy. Hey, Tammy. Hello, Harry, Lenny, and Remo. Wonderful to see you. Glad to be here. Well, thank you for joining us. Would love a reading on where I'm heading in my job. Thinking of leaving. Ooh.
And
now, by the way, I just want to let you know before I say this. So this is Tammy, obviously, who's asking for that. Tammy didn't like or share it in the comment. However, I selected it because it was glowing. So obviously it needed to come through. So go for it. Moving on.
There's your answer straight up. Even before even before the question was asked, because I got in the habit of shuffling the cards before the question comes through.
Yes.
So, what you were thinking of, the message on the card is what you were thinking of is not available. It's time to move on. So, this is Spirit's way of closing the door so that the next door that opens for you is the right one.
Oh, I love that. Love that.
Yeah.
And obviously, Tammy, that's your message. And obviously, you know, we've got the process of liking and sharing, and you've got to include it in your comment. But I did select it because it was glowing at me. So I kind of thought, you know what, Tammy, even though you haven't added the liked and shared part of the process of the comment, it was just glowing. So I thought, you know what, Lenny, can you please pick this one?
And just quickly on the Tammy one, I also get a sense of like either long distance or long travel, like to perhaps get to where you want to be.
Oh.
But I'm also seeing like there might be an option for a shorter distance or a shorter travel or a shorter move or something like that.
Okay, great. Good news. Good news. There you go, Tammy. There's your reading. Cherie said her son injured his shoulder. Thankfully, it's not dislocated. Oh, thank God. Hope he's all right. Will the injury heal quick? What did they say, Cherie? Gosh, that's never good. But at least it's not dislocated. That's a good point. Okay, Remo, let's go with another one for you. It's going to be... let's give you Cameron, which is with an A-N. I love that. Cameron Quinn. Liked and shared. I would love a reading. So I suppose whatever you can get for Cameron. He didn't really ask a question. It was just whatever you can sort of get.
Sure. As soon as I saw the name Cameron Quinn, I didn't even read what it said. I got the word spirit. So I feel you're on a bit of a spiritual path, but I feel there's, you know, when we talk about spiritual paths and psychic mediums and healers, I feel there's a lot of misconception and a lot of different ideas and a lot of different theories put out there. Hollywood as well plays a part in all that sort of thing. So I feel for you, I sense something that you want to do. I feel it's calling you, but there's a bit of hesitancy, which is normal in the beginning, and it's probably still continues at some level. But I feel with the spiritual journey, Cameron, it is about healing of self and understanding of self. So look at it in the way of, you know, if I'm doing what I like, if I have a job that I like and I'm looking after myself and the people that I love and the people around me, that is being on a spiritual path.
Amazing.
You know, all the things that make us happy, it is being on a spiritual path. And then spirit will connect with that will allow you to tap into spirit easier.
Amazing. Love it.
That's what I was getting, Cameron. Thank you.
Very good. Very good, especially considering you didn't really ask a question. Very good. Okay, let me just also remind everyone, well, actually, Miss Psychic D is currently on a call, so she's taken. So Miss Psychic D, her PIN is 9140, but she's on a call, so she's busy. So if you'd like to call her, you'll have to wait till she's off the phone. But we do have Aaron, who is on PIN 9127. We have Claire on PIN 9139. We have Fiona on PIN 9144. We have Judith Sky on PIN 9125. We have Psychic Sandy on PIN 9108. And we have Kat on PIN 9803. So they're all available. And as I said, Miss Psychic D is on a call. Her PIN is 9140, though, if you do want to call her when she's available. And as you can see, the phone numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen. In Australia, 02907 10199. And our worldwide number is +61 4 888 25177. Okay, let's go with another question. Oh, okay, he needs an ultrasound. Do you know what? I just had an ultrasound the other day, actually, Cherie. That's a bit uncanny. So, yes, they're easy, though. Ultrasounds are easy. I've got something else coming up that's not as easy, but anyway, that's another story. Let's go with oh, thank you, Tammy. That was very nice of you. Tammy liked and shared finally. That's very, very lovely. Thank you, Tammy. We picked you anyway, so you got your reading anyway, but thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. Okay, let's go with Lenny. I'm going to give you, hold on, I just had it and it disappeared. It's going to be Gayleen. Where are you? I had you. There you are, Gayleen. Gayleen, Nice to see you again. Liked and shared. Feeling very blank lately. Are there any messages would be appreciated? What do you get for this question, Lenny?
When you're on a spiritual journey in this human existence, for example, if you're very open to this spiritual stuff and that sort of thing, you find yourself being very influenced by those people around you and things like that. So it's not always your feelings that you might be feeling. For example, I'm empathetic, so I'm able to pick up on other people's feelings and medical ailments and things like that. And so it's no surprise that I've pulled a card for you that says outside influence.
Oh,
So there's potentially people around you that may or may not be inadvertently pushing their energy onto you. And so in that sense, you would not be feeling yourself. So
makes sense.
the message on this card is there might be somebody interfering, sabotage, or negative intentions, but we can also take that on board for ourselves as well when we're when we're doing with our spiritual healing. It's like those two parts of ourselves might also be clashing as well.
Interesting.
So
Great message.
please take that on board and get outside, ground yourself, meditate, relax,
Nice.
do all the usual things.
Nice. Thank you, Lenny. Very good. All right, thanks, Galen. All right, let's move on to I had one for Remo, and her name is Grace. And there you are, Grace. I found you. Hello,
And
Grace.
coincidentally, my mum in spirit name is Grace.
Oh, isn't that lovely? I love that. That's always very nice. It's a nice little synchronicity happening there. So Remo, this Grace has said, liked and shared, would love a reading about what next year would bring, or any messages from my dad, whose 1 year anniversary is 29/10/24. So that's coming up, actually. It's like 10 days.
Yeah, not too far away. Hello, Grace. Well, you've said all, but I kind of feel the energy, Dad's energy, is tied into what's coming up, and I feel, he's watching over you, and I feel quite a proud energy, quite an excited energy about what's coming up. I do feel holiday coming up, sort of in the last half of the year to come. I do feel that's something that it feels like it's being talked about and put off and then talked about again, but I do feel it is coming up, and I do feel it happened. I feel the toing and froing, it just wasn't the right time, but I feel the right time is coming up. But most importantly, I feel a shift within you, Grace. I feel an energetic shift. I feel positivity, and I also feel it's like letting go of energies. And when I say energies, I mean certain people. I feel it's not through a dramatic incident or anything. It's just you changing, growing, and moving away from certain energies that aren't for your highest good, say.
Nice. Very good.
Yeah. I'll
Nice.
leave it at that.
Beautiful. Thank you, Remo. That was wonderful. And thank you, Grace. Gosh, Cherie, I hope it's not that. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Let us know how it goes, Cherie. Yeah, interesting. How do you do that? Okay, let's give you some feedback, Lenny. It's going to be Tammy. Tammy said, thank you so much, Lenny. Thank you for selecting me here. Of course. Had trouble sharing, but we'll try again. Yeah, I know that you did it. Well done. Much love and protection to you all. Very nice of you, Tammy. And while we're on some feedback, mate, I'm going to give you another one from Galen. Thank you. I appreciate your time received with gratitude. Lovely person. Okay, let's go with I'm going to pick Andrew. Hey, Andrew, good to see you. Andrew's actually been watching the show since its conception from like 2010, 2011. So you've been around for a while. I remember you. Okay. Hi, everyone. Liked and shared. Been going through things lately. Is it related to my abilities waking up and getting strange dreams? Ooh, what do you reckon, Lenny?
What do I reckon? I reckon Andrew's one of the nicest blokes ever around, because he's
lovely.
also one of my followers on my page as well.
Of course he would be. He was originally part of our show from, I think it was 2010, I think we started. So he's been around for a while.
And there's his card that says Guardian Angel.
Oh.
Again, I've pulled that out before the question came, so there's no coincidence in that sort of thing.
No.
So there's a message from a loved one. Sorry, a passed over loved one is watching over you. Messages from beyond via dreams.
Get out. And look what he's been saying, getting strange dreams. Amazing.
Getting strange dreams. There you go.
Oh, I love that.
So it's whoever you think. It's like the first person or the first person that pops into your mind. Whoever you think of at that moment, that's who it is.
Oh, I love that.
And now I'm starting to go to my throat area. So there's a spirit energy that like has either had some sort of issue with either throat, swallowing, something happening with the throat or chest area with somebody in spirit. I'm feeling like it's female. Could also be an illness related to the chest area for females. Now my voice is starting to go croaky, so there's that thing happening as well. I'm feeling like I've been in spirit for some time, like 5-10 years or maybe a little bit longer. And there's a mother or grandmother energy attached to this person as well. And it's like, okay. Sometimes in life we get to see the person as they're passing and sometimes we don't. And it's like we wish we were there sort of thing. So I'm feeling like that this person's passing is when somebody was absent. So just a quick message in that sense that please don't beat yourself up for not being there. It was like it was not meant to be.
Wow. Amazing. Thank you for that, Lenny. Thank you so much, Andrew. Now, Remo, I've got feedback for you. Now, it's too long to actually bring up. So what I'm going to do, as you can see, and it's not completed. So I'm actually going to leave it there, but then I'm going to remove it. I'm going to have to read it on my phone because the whole thing doesn't fit on the... Okay. Because after the word contemplating, the rest of it doesn't fit. So this is from Cameron, the person who asked didn't ask a question actually. However, the feedback is longer than the life story, Cameron. Okay, so Remo, incredibly accurate. He touched on something I've been reflecting on over the past week, and I really needed that confirmation. Thank you so much, Remo. I did edit my comment after realizing I hadn't asked a question. But when it came up, it pulled the original comment without the question. Hope that's not too confusing. Regardless, your reading resonated with me perfectly and aligned with everything I've been feeling. It was exactly what I needed. This past week, I've been contemplating, and then we didn't see the rest, but I can see the rest on here, how it's time to finally face aspects of my life that I've been avoiding. And your message confirmed that I'm on the right path with spirit. Amazing. How good is that? Very good. Thank you, Cameron. Awesome. Thank you very much. Good feedback. Very long, but good feedback. All right, let's go with another bit of feedback for you, Remo, while we're at it. And it is going to be from Kathy. Kathy said, thank you, Remo. You were so right with what you said. She worried about everyone else, never herself. I was with her as she passed. Oh, and it was very peaceful. She also made it to the beautiful age of 99. Amazing. 99 years. Such a great life. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
Wow, what a life lived. 99 years. That's amazing. I don't meet many people that get to make it that long. That's amazing. No. Good on her. Good on her. All right, let's go with another question. It's going to be Alison Turner. Hey, Alison, nice to see you. Loved and shared. Remo, I need to relocate ASAP. I wish to stay in the Blue Mountains and also next job opportunity. Grateful. So obviously they need to move, but they want to stay around Blue Mountain or in Blue Mountain.
Okay. Hello, Alison. Yeah, I'm feeling you want to stay in that area. I feel you're very aligned with that area. The energy feels really good. It's like I just got a flash of you grounded in that area. So, but it's also quite a large area. It covers quite a large area. Job opportunity. I feel you've recently changed jobs. I feel there's been a recent job change, and for some reason now this one is. I feel it's not what you thought it was going to be like, but I'm also getting the word stepping stone or the word stepping stone. So use the current job to your advantage, and I feel it will lead you into something else. But I feel you also it's about being mindful of what we carry with us from one job to the next. It is like a relationship because we do deal with people. Jobs involve usually dealing with other people, the interactions, the relationships we have with those people, and the experiences, some positive, some not so positive. So be mindful of what you're taking on to the next job. But I do feel positive changes coming up with jobs, and it's something that you personally want to do. So I'm feeling a bit of self-employment energy in there, something like that.
Great.
But it's a bit of a mix. So I hope that makes sense.
Amazing. Thank you. So just letting everyone know, Miss Psychic D has just come off the phone. So if you wanted to call Miss Psychic D, she has just come off the phone. Her PIN is 9140. We also have Aaron on PIN 9127. We have Claire on PIN 9139. We have Fiona on PIN 9144, and we have Psychic Sandy on PIN 9108. And as I said, Miss Psychic D has just come off the phone. The PIN is 9140. Phone numbers are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen and also in the post. In Australia, 02907 10199. And our international number worldwide is +61 488 25177. And of course, it's psychictvinternational.com. Okay, let's move on to another one. Gosh, we do so many. Let me pick. Feedback for Lenny is from Andrew. Thank you. That's amazing. Thanks, Lenny. And for Harry T, it could be the grandma who passed in 2004. I wasn't in the hospital when she passed away. Maybe it was her. There you go. All right. Very good. Okay. Let's give you your next one, Lenny. It's going to be Robert. Hey, Robert. Okay. Liked and shared a general reading for the next 6 months, and if there are any messages from my mum or dad in spirit.
And you asked about dad in spirit, and here's me pulling a card saying divine masculinity.
That's representing father for sure.
That's representing father for sure. So dad's message for you in that sense would be learning how to be more assertive, speaking up for your truth and focusing on what it is that you want, and not ashamed to be standing up. Okay, in a way they're saying like me. So I'm actually quite a very soft soul.
Oh.
And lately I've been learning how to stand in my masculinity. So there's another card here as well. There's a higher perspective at work. And I'm also seeing clairvoyantly with you the what do you call it? The hanged man card in reverse. So it's about seeing things from a different perspective, changing your viewpoints, changing your focus essentially as well, and stepping up and moving forward. So higher perspective says take a step back. Sometimes when we move forward, we have to take a step back to gain a fresh perspective and look at the situation from a different perspective.
I like that.
So realize the benefit lesson from the situation. I'm
Very
feeling
good.
this is around work as well. So there might be an opportunity for like a sideways step or a step up or more recognition or more responsibility or something like that coming up in a work scenario.
Amazing. Very good, Lenny. Thank you so much. Thank you, Robert.
Beautiful.
I've got some feedback for Remo. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's from Grace. That's the lady who did. And there's a continuation to that. So true. I was planning a holiday mid next year. Amazing. Very good. Alrighty, let's go with Kylie. Hey, Kylie. Hi, gentlemen. Liked and shared. Thank you, Kylie. Will I get the money I am waiting to have released? Please and thank you. Ooh, good question.
Okay. Hello, Kylie. I want to say yes. I feel yes. Not I want to say yes, but I certainly feel yes. But I feel it's how can I put it? I feel it's if you're expecting 100%, I feel like it's in the 95% bracket or the mid-90s bracket.
Might be a bit less, you think?
Yeah, it's a little bit different to what you were expecting. The structure of it feels a little bit different, but I certainly, as I was reading the question, I saw hands opening up, giving you something, and you were receiving. So I certainly feel yes, and I feel there's other people's energy here in the mix, so that needs to be sorted out. That needs to be ironed out. But I feel with that, just take a step back from that. Let them sort out what they need to sort out. There's really not much they can do. There's not much that's going to interfere with what's coming your way. It's just that I feel sometimes we have a set outcome in our mind. So don't be disappointed if it's not exactly what it was, but I feel it's very, very close. I just feel there's a few more little things that need to be ironed out. So I hope that's
very good. Good work, mate. Okay, let's go with M. Jane. Hi, M. Jane. M. Jane has said, hi, I've liked and shared. Will I successfully sell my house? We have put so much work and energy into it, and we need to sell. Thank you so much.
Alrighty. And here we have a female client, and here's a female card, essentially. It's talking about moon energy. So it's about the wish fulfillment and happy endings.
Oh, good. That's a good sign.
But I'm also want to see this sign see this card like in reverse too. So there's a bit of a self-sabotage, worry, fear, that sort of thing coming up as well.
Oh.
And it's only natural because you want it to do well. But when we change our viewpoint, we change the outcome.
I like that.
So in that sense, we're talking about manifesting or manifestations or meditations there as well. So you want the positive outcome, you need to be the positive outcome.
Nice. I like that. Visualize to materialize. Very good.
Exactly.
Okay. Love it. Nice one. I like that, Lenny. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go with feedback for Remo is from Kylie, who you just had. Kylie said, okay, thank you. I appreciate very much, Remo. Very good. Let's give you someone from England. Helen Mansell. Hello, all from England. Loved and shared. Do you see good things coming for my son? Oh, I like that question.
Yeah, it's a lovely question. Hello, Helen. England. I was in England recently. Now,
beautiful place. I've been there.
It's a lovely place. A really beautiful, grounded energy. A really green, very, very naturey. And I feel this is something that your son connects to, something that he really, really relates to.
Oh,
I was wondering when we started talking about that, but that's
a nature thing.
Yeah, it is. It is the nature thing.
Wow.
I feel also with your son, it's like coming out of his shell. I'm getting the energy of someone coming out of their shell, and I feel he, just figures things out in his own time and his own way. I do see a long, long road ahead, so there's lots of positive things coming up. I feel that there's a little bit of study. There's a little bit of study that he's contemplating. And I see also, it's like there's 2 or 3 different jobs. He's going from one to the other. And then in the not too distant future, I would say within a year, I do see him narrowing that down and really settling into something which will keep him going for quite some time. And I feel he's ever evolving as well. Just because he gets one job, I think he doesn't feel he needs to keep that job for the rest of his life, which he doesn't. People change jobs all the time, sometimes after 10 years,
Yes.
sometimes after 30 years. So I
Yes.
feel he is quite ever evolving. And sometimes society can say, oh, you've been doing this job for too long, it's too late to change. It's never too late to change.
Oh, I love that.
So I do
That's
see a
great.
lot of positive things coming up, but it's that coming out of your shell energy, and he's quite connected to nature. He loves animals. I feel he's quite, I'm just picturing that English countryside.
I reckon he's connected to nature a lot. Yeah, I reckon that's what it is. Love
Yeah.
it. Awesome, great reading.
Thank
Alrighty,
you.
let's move on to, which one do we want to move on to? Haley. Hey Haley, I remember you. Liked and shared. Remo or Lenny, I've had a bit of a change recently in life. Just wondering what effects this may have over the next year or so. Also wondering if any spirits around me might have guided this change. Thanks. What do you think, Lenny?
What do I think? I think that Haley needs to trust her intuition more.
Oh, I like that.
That's the first card that came out for Haley, and it's got the sun on there as well, and it's also got a reference to the chakra centers. So because you're going through this change, it's like we need to take a bit of time out for ourselves to make sure we're fully in alignment with our higher selves in that way. And we've got the sun in there as well, so this is like a recent thing. So to me, the sun is all about the solar flare that's happened recently, not the solar flare, so the solar eclipse that's happened recently as well. So it might be something around timing in that sense. So
That makes sense.
yeah, so it says fighting with your head and your heart. Let your heart win. All intuition comes from the heart or the soul center.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So the next card and the second card that came out for you is to be conscious of your creation. Or conscious creation is what it's called there. But I said be conscious of your creation. So be mindful of what you're creating. Because you're opening up to a whole new level there, my friend.
Love it.
Consciously choosing intention. Take notice of what you are putting out to the universe.
Love it. All right, let's wrap that one up. Very good. Thank you so much. Okay, let's move on to the next one. It's going to be some feedback, I think. Yes, from Helen. Thought I saw you. Exactly. He is so grounded. He's a teacher, dancer, actor, singer. He's at the top of his game. Amazing, Helen. You know what? You can already tell this. I can already tell she's fabulous. So I feel like having her as his mum probably done a lot of help. Like, you great son, but also I think great mother, Helen. Love it. Yeah. Okay, let's go with your next one. I'm gonna give you Ray Louise because I love these colors. I love the blues and the purples and the magentas, and I just love those colors. Loved and shared. I'm looking at getting a car upgrade. Oh, I love that. And would be very grateful to know if psychically there's anything I should keep in mind with this. Oh, I love that. Thank you, Harry, and all the readers. We are very lucky you all show up for us on your Saturdays. I agree. Okay, let's go with that, Remo.
Okay, hello, Ray Louise. How are you? Okay, I'm actually getting. I was seeing brand new car, and I was seeing nearly brand new car. I'm getting value for money, so. Sometimes a car that's maybe one year old is virtually brand new, but I feel you will save yourself a lot of money. And I'm also getting with your car. It's kind of like you're not letting it go, but I feel I want to say to you, sell it privately. That's what I'm getting. Sell it as opposed to trading it in. This is a real this is a real sales kind of reading, isn't it? A money
Love it.
oriented one, which is
Well,
quite,
it's
it's
important.
quite necessary sometimes, isn't it?
I mean, whenever people, and I'm just going to be really, really, really direct here. Whenever spiritual people say, "Oh, money doesn't matter,"
Well, it kind of helps.
it kind of does.
Kind of
Whenever
does, doesn't it?
people always, I remember we're going back a while now, but when people used to say things like that, I remember I used to say, you know what, that's so not true, because it's the only thing. Everything in life operates through that. And you look at the health system, you look at everything. It's all got to do with money. So what you just said, Remo, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. And I'm also getting I'm getting the word quirky. So I'm feeling with the new car, sure, look at it from a mechanically sound point of view and a financially viable purchase. But also get something that you love, get something that says, oh yeah, that's me. And I'm seeing the color purple, and I'm seeing something that's a little bit quirky.
Like represents Ray. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, something that says this. Oh, and actually purple was on that.
Yeah, it was like blue and purple, wasn't it? Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Love
So
it, Remo. Good work. Good work. Okay. Helen, I just want to pull this. No, just wait 1 second. Helen said, thank you. I'm proud. He's turned out lovely. That's amazing. And you've asked another question. We can't obviously get to that because you've already been chosen, but you can always definitely come on another Saturday and have another question in another time. What were you going to say, Lenny?
I was just going to say really quickly, that also ties in what I said for the previous client there as well, because in Latin, the moon is all about mooni.
Oh, I like that. Makes sense. Very good. Very good. Awesome. All right. Like it. All right. And on that note, let's give you some feedback from who you just did the reading for. Hayley said, thank you so much, Lenny. That reading really resonated with me, and it makes a lot of sense. Thank you for the time to put all of that into line for me. Much appreciated with a heart. Amazing. Got some really terrific feedback tonight for you guys. Love it. Okay, and thank you so much. There's no need to star that because that's nothing. Okay, let's go with your next question is going to be, I think I'm going to give you Katika. Lenny? Katika has said, liked and shared, amazing night, gentlemen. It has actually been. May I please have a reading on what you see coming up for me for the next 3 months? Thank you. Lenny, she's lovely, this lady. She's always on. We love her. She's terrific.
And you can always tell with somebody like that they've got such a beautiful energy about them.
Yes.
Especially when I see the clairvoyantly the lotus flower opening up for her. And that also ties in with this as well.
Open heart.
Opening your heart. So you're opening your heart, you're opening your soul, you're getting ready to bear your soul to the right person. If that's already happened, it's like, then this is going next level. Okay, so the open heart card says focusing on the positive. It's about the happiness and the heartfelt decisions. And do you also get, sorry, what was the person's name again there? Sorry, Katika?
Katika, that's correct. Yeah, Katika.
Okay. And do you also get like a bit of acid reflux or heartburn, indigestion or something like that? Because I'm just feeling like there's a bit of healing going on around your heart there as well. So to me, this could be like a previous relationship, or you're releasing and letting go of the childhood wounds and that sort of thing. And it just feels like that there's this new aspect of a relationship or a new relationship coming in as well. And I know from my experience with my lady friends that it takes a lot for you ladies to open up like that. It takes a lot for you to bear yourself that way. Okay, So we'll leave that with Katika.
Nice. Thank you, Lenny, and thank you, Katika. It's always lovely to see you, darling. Remo, I'm going to give you Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann has said, liked and shared. Remo, my mother's 9th anniversary of her passing is coming soon. I miss her so much every day. I struggle with the fact the time I wasn't there to hold her hand, she passed. Oh, alone at the hospital. It breaks my heart always. Oh.
Hello, Carrie Ann. Okay. Well, just around that part of your question where you weren't there to hold her hand, I feel you did a lot for mum, and I feel you cared a lot for mum, and you put a lot of your time, a lot of your effort into caring for mum, as you do with many other people. And sometimes we feel like we haven't done enough. We feel like we could have done more and should have done more. But the person that we've cared for thinks and feels, you did more than enough. And I feel that's mum's message. First of all, I feel she wants to say you did more than enough. And she's fully aware of that. So don't feel like you should have been there. Don't feel like you should have done more. Mum is saying you certainly did more than enough. This 9-year anniversary, though, I have to say I feel it brings change with it. I don't know if you're thinking of moving or there's some. I feel the energy of change, and I feel mum is there with you, and I feel she's quite excited about it, actually. Yeah, that's what I feel. But that
Love it.
message, I feel mum wants to really get that message across to you.
I love that.
Yeah, all we can do in life is our best, and know that you certainly done and do your best.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Remo. That was beautiful. And thank you, Kerry Ann. Let's go to you, Lenny. It's going to be Ness Campbell. Hi, Ness Campbell. That's a fun photo. Hi, I've liked and shared. What can you feel for my business?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but when you're not learning from past mistakes, you don't learn anything. In a way. The card that I've pulled for you says broken record, and it's like things have been on repeat. You're not learning from past mistakes. So sometimes when we get on that hamster wheel of trying to push things forward and trying to make things happen, it's like things are not happening for us, so we have to ask why. It could be around you not trusting your staff or something like that. It's like you've had some pretty average experiences in the past, but yet you keep hiring the same people. I'm just saying this for an example. It's like you're hiring the same people back. They're not learning their lessons. Therefore, you're not learning your lessons. And it's about opening up and trusting that process when the universe is trying to show you where you're going wrong. Okay?
Love it.
I'm sorry it was that sort of a message, but
No, but
we
it's
have
never
to go
say
with
sorry about it. Yeah, it might be very helpful.
We have to go
her.
with what we're getting.
Yeah, no, great. Might be very helpful for her. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Lenny. Remo, I'm going to give you a newbie. We've got a newbie, Summer Dawson. Hello, I'm new. Hello. I've liked and shared and was wondering if you have any messages for me. Sure. Go for it, Remo.
Okay. Again, as soon as I saw your name, I got the word healing. So I feel you're a healer. And I find with most healers, there's a very empathic energy. So I feel the first message for you is, be mindful of being an empathic person. It is a good thing. It's a wonderful thing. It's a blessing. It's not a negative thing in any way. But I feel with that empathic kind of energy, we do absorb other people's energy. If someone's feeling down or someone's grieving, we can naturally just take that on board without even realizing. So just be mindful of what you do take on board. And it's fine to take on board, but with the taking on board comes the releasing, comes the acknowledging of that it's not your energy to carry. That's the first thing I want to say. But the healing element seems to come up strong, and I feel a connection to animals, a connection to nature. So the healing will also be in connection to animals. But being mindful of your energy in general will help you move forward.
Oh, I love that. That's awesome. All right, Lenny, I'm going to give you some feedback from, I'm going to give you 2 bits of feedback, and I'm going to give you, they're in front of me. Ness, who you just did, said, thanks, I work for myself and don't employ anyone, but thank you for the reading. So maybe it was not about employees, but maybe something else. Maybe
it
it
might
was
have been
another,
something else, yeah.
which makes sense, like something else about the structure. And I'm going to give you another piece of feedback from Katika, who we just had. Let me just unstar that. This whole process that goes with this. Katika, feedback. Oh, Harry, thank you, Harry. It's always lovely to see you too. It's always a pleasure, darling. Lenny, I felt a beautiful energy as you were reading for me. Open heart is such an accurate and powerful message that I need. Very good. Thank you so much. Blessings to you all. Amazing. Oh, she's a sweetheart. Okay, and on that note, let's give Remo some feedback from Alison Turner. Feedback is validation, Remo. Yes, the Blue Mountains feels to me the right place. Not working at the moment, however, seeking employment. Thank you for your company tonight. Great show. Fabulous. And I'll give you another bit. Feedback. Thank you, Remo. I wondered if it was worth selling privately, but this was great confirmation to go ahead with this as I was going to be lazy and trade it in. This is really exciting me. So thank you. Also, I love quirky and unique anything. So it's very much my style. I love that. So if I do find something unique, I'll be really happy about that. Really appreciate this, Remo. Thank you so much. Amazing. Well, the two of you are absolutely incredible tonight. You did so well. Thank you so much. Hold on, just before I let you guys go, there was another one. I don't know who this was. I think, Remo, was this you? Maybe, yeah.
Yes,
Kellyanne, thank you so much for selecting me. I so needed to hear what you said, Remo. You were spot on with me, with my heart for my mother and others. So appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, I've had thoughts of moving. Thank you. Amazing. The two of you have been absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on. Are you able to log into the phone lines? Or
Sure.
Amazing.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So
sure.
you can see on the screen, Lenny's pin is 9118 and Remo's pin is 9123. So if you had a reading tonight and you'd like to actually get an extended reading with them, they're going to be on the phone lines right now. And if you didn't get a reading with them and you want one, call them anyway. So Lenny is pin 9118, Remo is pin 9123. I'll see the two of you again very soon.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you, Lenny.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Okay, pleasure.
Thank you so much.
See you guys.
See you guys. Amazing. Weren't they just terrific? Of course they were. And thank you all so much for joining us. Of course, it's always a pleasure to host every fortnight. I was going to say every Saturday, but I do every second Saturday now. Nearly said every Saturday. We do the show every Saturday, but you only have me every second Saturday, and it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for our regulars and also for our new people that we had on tonight. It's always wonderful to see new people as well as our regulars, of course. Now, of course, if you want a reading, like I said, you can definitely call. The Australian number is 02907 10199. The US number is 191437378280, and our international number worldwide is +61 4888 25177. The website is psychictvinternational.com, and the psychics who are logged in for your call that you can actually have a reading. Miss Psychic D is taken, so she's currently on a call. Her pin is 9140. So if you want to talk to Miss Psychic D, you'll have to wait till she's off the phone. So keep checking the website, psychictvinternational.com, and it'll show you if she's on a call or if she's available. At the moment, she's on a call, but as I said, her pin is 9140. Aaron is pin 9127, who is available. Claire, who's also available, is pin 9139. Fiona, who's available, is pin 9144. Psychic Sandy, who is available, is pin 9108. And of course, you can call Lenny, who is pin 9118, or Remo, who is pin 9123. So on that note, enjoy your reading when you give them a call on the phone, and I wish you all a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you in 2 weeks. See you in... Oh, hold on, let me just say bye. Bye to everyone, bye to everyone. Cherie won't be able to be here on the 2nd. Oh, no. Is that my next night, Cherie? Let me double check. Is that what you're saying? Hold on. When am I on? Yes, I'll be on the 2nd. You're not going to be here. Oh, you're doing your hubby's 50th. Happy 50th to him, Cherie. So much love. And can't wait to hear all about it when you do come on, when I'm on the next time. All right. Enjoy, everyone. Good night, and thank you so much. Bye.